for 2c, you should also check, if you check also the power of the numerator and denominator are the same thing. And when that happens, you do your long division, your polynomial division, which will be x squared, okay, plus what? Let's put the constant plus 0, okay, then x squared minus 4. So we can use 1 to multiply. So 1 times this, that's x squared. 1 times this, that's minus 4. So subtract this one minus this one, that's 0. This one minus this one, that's what? That's plus 4. So we now have now this integral of this is equal to this one, 1 plus what you have here, the remainder, 4 over the divisor x squared minus 4. Close your brackets. Then you can take this one out, 4 over what? X squared minus 4. So this one is equal to 4 over x minus 2, x plus 2. So this is a difference of 2 squared. I mean this one. Okay? So to give it this. We now have now a over what? X minus 2 plus what? B over what? X plus 2. So we now have 4 equal to what? A times x plus 2 plus b times x minus 2. So let x be equal to what? Minus 2. So we have 4 equal to what? This we cancel. Minus 2 minus 2, that's minus 4b. So b is what? B is minus 1. Let x be equal to 2. So we have 4 equal to what? 2 plus 2, that's 4, 4a. So a is what? A is 1. A is 1. So what we now do is to now go back to this place. So, and now the integral of what? 1 plus, our a is what? A is 1 over x minus 2. If you, if we solve this one. Then plus, b is what? B is minus, this place will become minus 1 over x plus 2 dx. So final answer will just be integral of this is this, plus integral of this is what? Ln x minus 2, then minus integral of this one is ln x plus 2 plus c. So that finished that. Then we now have now x plus. We can stop this way if you want. We can also continue x plus. Combine this one and this one together, and that will be ln x minus 2 all over x plus 2. So plus c. So that's that on that question. For question D, the polynomial, the power of the numerator is 2, the power of the denominator is 2. So we use our long division, starting points, numerator x squared plus x plus 2. Then rearrange this, so that will be minus x squared minus 2x plus 3. So we can use 1 here. So 1 times this one, that's minus x squared. 1 times this one, that's minus 2x. 1 times 3, that's plus 3. So we can add this one plus this one. We cancel this one plus this one. We have what? We have minus what? Minus x. And then this one plus this one, we have plus 5. Okay, so that's where we're going to stop the polynomial division, because the power of this is less to the divisor. So we now have so this will be equal to, we have this one, 1 plus minus x plus 5 all over this one, which is what? 3 minus 2x minus x squared. So what we do now, we need to factorize this one. We need to turn this one to a linear factor. So let's see how we can do that. So this is what we do. This one, minus x squared minus 2x plus 3. Can you take minus out? Factorize the negative. So we have this plus this minus 3. And that will be equal to what? Minus, this one, you can pair this, 1 here, 1 here. Factors of 3, I can give you plus 2. Either by adding or subtracting. Factors of 3 is what? 3 and 1. So how do you use 3 and 1 to get plus 2? So that will be plus 3 minus what? Minus 1. Okay? And when you multiply plus 3 and minus 1, you get back this. So this one now will now become minus x plus 5 over minus x plus 3, x minus 1. And we can also factorize negative here. Take negative outside. If you do that, you're going to have what? Minus into bracket x minus 5 all over what? Minus x plus 3, x minus 1. So this minus we cancel. This fraction, this expression is now equal to x minus 5 all over x plus 3 times x minus 1. So then, and that will be equal to x minus 5 all over x plus 3 times x minus 1 will be equal to a over what? A over x plus 3 plus b over x minus 1. What? X minus 5 equal to this times this, that's a times x minus 1, then plus this times this, b times what? X plus 3. Let x be 1, so we have 1 minus 5, that's minus 4, equal to 1 plus 3, that's what? That's 4b. So b is what? Minus 1. Also substitute for what? Let x be equal to what? Minus 3. So if you do that, we're going to have minus 3 minus 5 minus 8, and this will be minus 3 minus 1, that's minus 4a. So a is what? A is 2. So we now have this expression is now equal to, we now have, don't forget here, this integral is equal to this one, okay? And this one is equal to, we now have 1 plus this one, that's an expression, this one has an expression, that's a, which is what? A is what? A is 2 over x plus 3. Then b is what? B is minus 1. That's x minus 1, close the bracket, dx. Okay? So this will give us what? Integral of this one is this. Integral of this is 2 ln x plus 3. Then integral of this one, that's minus ln x minus 1. Then plus what? Plus c. So that's the answer. Except you want to do the algebra, and that will be equal to what? This plus ln. This is we are subtracting the ln, so, and that will be x plus 3. These two will come on top here, squared all over x minus 1, or enclosed inside what? Inside the ln, plus what? Plus c. So you can leave it this way, or you leave it this way. Okay? Yeah, we have this question, the e part, the integral of this. What we're going to do here, no need for polynomial division here, because the power of the numerator is less to that of the denominator. Okay? So what we can do here, factorize that. Okay? So that will be x squared into bracket what? This plus 2. This will now become 6 plus 3x minus x squared all over this, x plus 2. We can take this expression out of the integration, and this x squared is a repeated linear factor, so that will be a over this, then plus b over x squared. That's how to solve a repeated linear factor. Then plus c over the third, this over x plus 2. Okay? Then you can multiply through by what? By this common factor. So, and that will give you 6 plus 3x minus x squared equal to this one times the common factor, and that will give you ax times what? X plus 2 plus this one times the common factor, that will be b times what? X plus 2, then plus c times what? Times x squared. This one also times the common factor. So that's what we have now. So what we do now is to now begin to substitute. Let x be what? Be minus 2. If you do that, this will cancel, this will cancel. 6 plus 3 times minus 2, then minus 2 squared, that's a 4. Okay, let's get the value. So this and this will cancel. So we have a minus 4 on the left for c. This one, minus 2 squared, that's 4. So c is what? Minus 1. Then again, you can go for let x be 0. So we have 6 on the left. Then we have a times what? This will be 0, and the last expression also becomes 0. So times 0, so plus what? Plus b times 2. So b is what? B is 3. And finally, let us pick any small value. You can go for 1. So let's x be what? Be 1. So we have 6 plus this, that's 9. And then 9 minus this one, minus 1, that's 8, equal to a times 1, and then 1 plus 2, that's 3, and plus b, we have the value for b, which is 3, times 1 plus 2, that's also 3. Then the last one, plus c is minus 1, so minus 1 times what? Times 1. So we now have 8 equal to, this is 3a, this 3a plus 9 and minus 1. So that will be 8 equal to 3a. This is plus 9 minus 1, that's a plus 8. Moving to the other side, so a is 0. A is 0 over 3, and that's what? That's 0. So this question will now be equal to integral of our a is 0, so that one is gone. So you just have b. B is what? B is 3 over x squared. Then the c is minus 1 all over what? X plus 2. So this will become 3x minus 2 plus 1 over minus 1, then minus ln what? X plus 2 plus c. So let's do the arrangement for this place. So that will be minus 3 all over what? All over x minus ln x plus 2 plus c. And that's the answer for that question. So please, if you are new on the channel, please subscribe straight away. Click on notification bell so that you can get notified anytime there's a new updates. Okay? And if you have already subscribed before, please share the link of this video. Share the link of this video on your social media platform.